AMC 8, question 5. A lake contains 250 trout, along with a variety of other fish. When a marine biologist catches and releases a sample of 180 fish from the lake, 30 are identified as trout. Assume that the ratio of the trout to the total number of fish is the same in both the sample and the lake. How many fish are there in the lake? For this question, one part you need to get is by reading through this question that trout is also fish. It's part of the fish. Especially if you look at the sample, right? There is a sample of 180 fish. From where, right? 30 out of the 180 are trout. This is important. Either you know trout. If you don't know this word, that's fine. Reading through this, you get it, right? Along with a variety of other fish. So reading through this question, that's one part. 30 trout is part of the 180 fish. Now this becomes a proportion question. Trout versus fish is 30 to 180, or what you can see is it's 6 to 1 or 1 to 6. I would say fish total versus trout is 6 to 1. So for every one trout, there are 6 fish altogether, including that trout. Now, what we know is we have 250 trout here. So what would be this number of the total fish? That's going to be 250 times 6, and that's going to be 1500. And by the way, this is actually how biologists figure out how many certain animals are there in an area, because you can't track every animal. So what they can do is, for example, they can give a sample of those animals a label and then recollect those animals. Just by comparing the ratio, they can figure out how many such animals are there. So whenever you read this, like, there are 3,000 tigers still remaining on the earth, that number generally is coming from this methodology.